it says you're red, so I kicked you out of the war, but now you're back in.
Skittles and
Yeah,
trajectory.
I was just
Real
saying.
quick,
I got
real quick.
kicked.
Skittles and trajectory, real fast. Don't be shy on muting, because like I think our role guys who have authority role aren't muted. Make
Oh,
sure.
don't worry, I'm gonna mute them all.
Yeah, no, don't make sure you guys aren't shy. Mute them. Only have your leaders unmuted.
Yep, yeah,
I'm gonna
I don't
talk
know.
Skittles. Let's talk for a second.
Yikes. We got this. We can't be low morale after that Everfall war. This is gonna be way better.
Who are you trying to convince? Me or you?
Myself.
I mean,
Because
like slay, dude. It was 30 seconds before the war. It was we don't have anyone set up for cannon, so if you're a musketeer, just grab a cannon. And I was like, oh no, this is.
oh shit.
And then it was 10 to 13 minutes of very little talk, and like then at like 13 minutes, I think I was just like, all right, well, we're gonna stand up and try to make something. We just didn't have the group comp to do it, you know what I mean? But we tried.
Yeah.
We're gonna start pulling people in.
Yeah. All right.
You are getting surrounded. They say anything.
Hopefully Laughing Coffin catch this unexpected because like he's off guard.
Oh my gosh.
You ever see this many people on your screen before?
Beautiful noise. Okay. Who's unmuted and who's muted?
I'll stay unmuted. I just won't make any calls or anything. So unless you assign me to a group.
Where do you have?
Make sure you pick up easy in the other chat.
Stop making the noise because we did it too much.
Hmm?
I dragged someone in to make the noise.
Yeah, you see that?
Okay. I don't know who. Does anyone know who Phantom is?
Nope.
I don't remember dragging this person into the war.
I
so
probably
it might have
did.
been
Like
you,
a thumb.
Acidic.
Yeah,
I have
probably
no
one.
idea what role this person is. Do you?
I
Because I can
wrote
find
it
a
down.
replacement.
Let me go check the notepad.
Just let me know what they are so I can replace them.
I heard he scammed millions of 12-year-olds out of their CS:GO skins, and I'm not okay with him being in the war.
He's replaced. It's all good. All right. One more little. Everyone join the cutless thing. Oh, I have to turn my overlay. There's too many people over here. So, you ready to start doing your thingy? Top people?
Yeah.
Yeah, I have no clue, but you know,
I don't know
either way.
how many people we have.
Apparently, I didn't read it.
Y'all have to make it where these voice chats have limits, even if it's like make it like a 200 limit, just so you can see how many people are in the voice at once. It makes it so much easier.
FaZe, can you do that real quick? Like set a limit of 200 in here. That way we can see how many are in the channel.
I don't mean to like tell you guys what to do. Just makes it easier.
No, I've been wanting that too. Yeah, it makes it easier when you're pulling people in to see how many are in. Makes sense.
And there's a
4 minutes out.
There's a war chat, like a text channel in this Discord that if you have questions about the where to be, what you're supposed to do, the shot call, stuff like that, you can type in there and ask.
That reminds me to turn on.
1, not 2.
We'll go over it in like a couple of seconds once we start porting in.
And if you want, you know, your in-game chats to be muted, make sure to turn those on.
Switch it to pretty much just army usually.
Yeah.
Thank you, FaZe, for setting that.
You're the best.
39.
Oh, that's
Not-
so helpful.
It's not half bad, but that's definitely a couple short.
Definitely.
This is where I have to go in one by one and look at people's names to see who I'm replacing. Techno's in. Bjorn's not
I mean,
in
they
yet,
might
so
come
that's
in a
one.
second. But like,
Well, yeah, I'm giving them time. I'm just looking at names we have right now so I can be ready to replace. Oh, that's too much work.
I think a lot of people don't know how to read because The reason I say that to change your name is obviously so we can tell who you are when you know, from your in-game to the Discord. But then type 123 is so I know, like, you got that link, you changed your name, kind of thing. And hardly anyone, they just join. They don't do change their name or put the 123.
I feel like most people just don't read the rules channels or things like that.
Nobody reads our rules channel.
We have no rules.
Same. We have a rules channel with
We have
nothing
a
in it.
rules channel and it's empty.
And the joke of the Discord for a second.
Oh man, Acidic didn't even have rolls.
That's
Oh,
I just got thrown over here.
Yeah, I mean, I guess some people don't see the 1, 2, 3 thing if we invite them like from our Discord. Although I don't know how anyone could miss you spamming it in faction chat.
I just read it and heard you guys mention it, so I'm like, let me head over.
got Nasty Fruit and Mary Gibbs in the waiting room. I know Mary Gibbs is in. I'll put him in. I don't know
Just
Nasty.
typed 1, 2, 3.
Nasty's in also. I need this wheezy guy that's in AFK. There it goes. He just typed 1, 2, 3. If you can give him rolls. I still can't drag him. Ugh.
Do we have all the canon players in Discord, Matt? Do you know that?
Do I have every canon player in Discord? Let me check real quick.
I can read them to you.
Yo, Prime, you here?
I got it.
I'm here.
Is Dirty here? Dirty is here. Oh, speaking of Dirty, you're unmuted. Who else did I say was unmuted? Ish. I need. Is he not in here yet? What the? Oh yeah, he is. Okay, there you go. Hi. Hello, Bryson. You're unmuted. I don't see. For people that use cannons, I think everyone. Yeah, Zahil's here. Nasty Fruit's here. Is Hayes here? Yeah, Hayes
I
is
guess
here.
I can run that fire cannon.
Mushroom.
You?
Oh, Mushroom is.
Yeah, Slay, did you figure that out? If we're doing that, what strat we're doing for cannons?
Yeah. Since we have 6, I think what we concluded is 5 repeaters, 1 flame cannon, right out the door.
Okay.
So group 10 is gonna buy all repeaters. Can you swap Prime to group 9? Swap
Why?
Hayes to group 10.
Okay. Well, wait, why? That's gonna mess. It's gonna mess up our other call. If
I mean, Dirty's in group 10.
I'd rather. Okay, yeah, that makes sense. I'm gonna switch Ani, and I'm gonna switch Prime for Ani because that makes it where all the Musketeers are on one team and we have mages on 9.
So group 10's buying all repeaters. They're buying 5 repeaters. As soon as we go out the door, they're dropping those 5 repeaters and they're focusing their cannons down. We're gonna focus the cannons down from left to right. If they didn't change their fort, they have a really funky setup. And I just walked over there 5 minutes ago. So it's gonna be a cannon on the front left, a cannon in the middle, a cannon on the front right. Those 5 repeaters are gonna focus them down together as fast as they can. Prime is going to buy a flame turret from group 9. Everyone in group 9 is going to buy flame mortars, but only Prime will place his right at the start since we only get 6 placements. Our goal is to not take the B flag right away, but to pressure the B flag and pressure their main army. We don't want to let them zerg past us and start destroying our repeaters. So our main job is get forward, make a line, protect the repeaters. Once they start getting those cannons down on the fort, and if the flame mortar makes any progress on their zerg, then we might call a push up to the flag, and if we can draw a line at the flag, we may start winning it. And that's basically our goal. Teams, fuck, I can't remember how we did the teams. Let me see the army.
7 and 8.
7 and 8. 7 and
You're
8
welcome.
are gonna go left right off the break to what I
Couple
think is
waiting
gonna be
room
the
guys.
C flag.
I got him.
And
So
group 10,
trajectory.
group 10's not upgrading the repeaters unless we absolutely have to, correct?
Yeah. So well, the first batch we shouldn't be upgrading
In
right away,
group
but
2, number 5, Dark Earth, I think he was an autofill because the slot was empty and then I put him in.
I'll go out. Alpha Cook.
So the idea with the repeaters is we only are using those to focus fire their cannons
Bane was
down.
supposed to be in too.
Once their
Can you get
cannons
Bane
go
back in?
down,
I will.
we delete all the repeaters and switch them out for the flame cannons.
Yeah,
And
as far as
those
the
can
upgrade
be
goes,
those can
I
be
have no
upgraded.
idea.
I don't see Bane in the list.
I don't either.
Can't he
Message
talk?
him.
I muted all of them. My bad. I'll unmute Bane so we can talk. Bane.
I was in
we-
there, and then my invite bugged, so I don't know if it kicked me and just replaced me automatically, or
It did kick you and replace you, but you're not even on the standby list for us to pull you back.
Yeah, get re-signed up.
so I'll
go
I'll
back and
TP
sign
over.
Easy's having a problem. He says he's trying to accept the war, and it's teleporting him between town and town.
Yeah, kick him and re-invite him.
Come and reinvite him.
Someone
Same
took his
with
spot too. He's
Illusion?
not on the
Kick him,
list.
he's gonna reinvite you. Yeah, Easy XP.
Yeah, 2 is just the one I seen. I think there's like 3 or 4 people who got kicked and replaced with randos that need kick and reinvite or just to
That
re-sign
makes
up.
my life hard. All right, Easy. Try now, Easy.
Dylan, he said try now.
Everyone else sees.
Did you
everyone
do
else-
illusion yet?
Mine is bugged illusion. I'm on a loading loop. Give the loading 2 minutes if you're on a loading screen. Message back at 11:50 if you're on a loading screen. Sometimes it
signed
just
up
takes
again.
a really long
Yeah,
time.
I had a very long time on.
Last war I was in it for 3 minutes. So.
He said he's
It's-
flipping
oh,
from
it's
town to
flipping
town. Yeah.
Okay, that's different. Where's illusion? There we
Okay,
go.
nobody buy anything yet. Make sure you don't buy ahead of time.
Quick thing, just so everyone knows, if you're through group 1 and 6, just know. Oh, I mean, you're in the big Zerg with Slay Bay. If you're in group 7 or 8, know you're in 7 and 8. And if you're in group 9 and 9, know you're in 9. If you're in group 10, know you're in 10. Everyone in 1 and 6, you're kind of just in the big Zerg.
Hit L. You can see the groups easy.
Just know your group number. We will be calling by group number. If you hear your
So-
group number, do what the person says. I got you, Sin.
Group 10, go ahead and buy all repeaters. We should have 5 repeaters from group 10. And then group 9, we're buying all flame mortars. We should have 5 flame mortars from group 9. Groups 1 through 6, we're going to prioritize like haste pots. Everyone should have 1 haste pot at least. All melee should probably have, like, I don't know exactly how we balanced it. A lot of inferno traps. Mages don't need like mana pots from here, right? They'll be fine. They probably brought
Should be
some.
fun.
So everyone from group 1 through 6 can buy 1 haste and 1 inferno trap. So we can make an inferno trap line out front as well and keep them off of our cannons.
That's
Who the fuck
Jinnower
is
guy in
that?
factions saying he's getting the load loop.
Who is?
Jinnower, if you scroll up in faction chat a little ways, imagine getting invited to the war, then removed while being TP'd.
I don't even see him in the list, so I'm gonna need to deal with him in a second. I gotta fix these other people that are here. Oh wait, that might be who Phantom. Dread needs it. Where are you, Dread? What group are you? There you are. We definitely need Dread. Carry me harder, Dread.
The carry.
I think everyone is safe. Letiso with
Dread needs
tanks?
kick
No.
reinvite?
Everyone, all our groups are all
They're all balanced.
balanced. Wait, what is he in?
Cannons, yeah, mortars.
Oh yeah, he's a healer. Well, that messes up my plan. Pudik! Guess what? You're healing tanks now.
I mean,
Thank that guy.
Tisu could just run up if it's that important. And
No, that's fine. I switched him. Pudik, you're on healer now.
okay, so group 10 is buying repeaters. Group 9 is buying flame. Groups.
Pudik is a mage, by the way. He's like
Pudik's a
top 3
mate. Oh wait, yeah,
DPS.
my bad.
He's
I
top
actually,
He's top DPS.
yeah, my Jeremis, Jeremis, your group 9. Sorry, the order got switched. I don't know. Freaking.
Okay.
Be happy.
Group 7 and 8. Do you want double haste, Matt? Probably. So group 7 and 8, you guys are going to be going straight left. You can grab double haste if you're group 7 and 8. Groups 1 through 6 should grab a haste and an inferno trap, and make sure you put these on your hotbar so you can actually use them. For the cannon placements, we're going right outside the front doors, and if they kept their fort the same, repeaters should try to stay middle on the road the best they can, and you'll get line of sight by the least amount of things. If you spread out too much sideways, they have side gun repeaters that are going to start hitting you.
Looks like they have 3 cannons on the right side.
Can you see over the wall?
Yeah. Yeah.
I was running around there. They had no cannons yesterday, and they just put them all out today. And they had.
They can change those during the wait for war, by the way.
Yeah,
so
right now they
Yeah,
can
I
swap
know,
They
them.
can
but
change it last second.
we're still going to go with that.
Everything that was, when we looked at it anyways, everything that was front facing was the explosive cannons, and then the ones that face inwards at B were the repeaters. So if you stay central, those repeaters shouldn't be able to see you. And we're gonna focus the mortars, the explosive cannons that are facing directly at us from left to right.
I'll ping them for group 10.
Okay, perfect.
For people that are unmuted, especially since we didn't go over perfectly on like extra shot callers, if you see a flank or something happening, try to call it out and try to use numbers. So be like, you know, like we have 1 coming into the back line, which we probably shouldn't have to call out 1, but if it's insane, or like 5 coming behind us, 10 coming behind us, 20 on flank. Like we need some sort of numbers. If you just call flanking from A, then we don't know if we need the whole army or just a few.
Yeah. Also, don't tell the army to like move. Just tell us what they have.
Yeah, just call it out.
Let Slave A call out what the army does in that aspect.
So
Just let
groups
us know.
7 and 8 are going left. Probably use the left door. Yeah. Group 7 and 8 will use the left. I don't know cardinal directions in here.
This is left. Yes, you are
West
on the right
door.
Side. West
Yeah.
door.
7 and 8 are using west door. They're going straight to the flag and they're trying to capture the flag. Play your lives decently over there. If you're pulling more than 10 people, you can back up and stay alive. Our priority isn't to capture that flag. It's either capture it or pull more people that way. But do go for it if you can. You guys should have double haste going for there. So pop 1 haste potion as soon as you get out of the door, running straight to left.
I don't know
Should
if
be
you
a
already
C.
said it, but we only have 6 siege weapons up at a time, correct?
Yeah, this is a 5,000 coin war, so we're
So
only
it's-
getting 6 siege machines.
So all of group 10 is going to be placing their repeaters, and then 1 from group 9, correct?
Yep.
Yeah, just me
So
from
Prime.
group 9
nobody from
initially.
group 9 place siege machines right away. You guys can just kind of keep them off the cannons, do some light DPS, just hang out, help out, don't die.
As soon, like, basically just target all those cannons with the repeaters until you guys either kill them all or run out of ammo. And once that's done, just destroy them all, call it out, and then group 9 can place down their flame cannons and start targeting like the Zerg.
With 6 siege machines, make sure you're destroying them when we're done with them. So don't leave up siege machines once we start rotating points or rotating areas. If it's useless, get it out of the way because we need to move it up or move it somewhere else.
Mm-hmm.
Again, once again, put your any consumable you got, even if it's a repeater and or fire machine, put it in your consumables.
I don't think we've heard yet. Slay, what's the main push group doing?
The
At the
main
start?
push is just going out mid. We're gonna pop haste as soon as we get out the door and rush up to the B flag. Our goal isn't exactly to overtake it right away until those cannons get down. So we're gonna make like a
Let the shields go
3/4
first.
of the way push. Put a good shield line up. You can put down some inferno traps as well, and we're just gonna protect our cannons and let the repeaters do their work.
Yeah, Mr. Dirty Daniel just typed, said don't pull parts.
Prime
think-
and Dirty should be doing all the
I
part
think we
pulling.
will focus on that. Yeah.
And you guys have a shot caller in each cannon group. So assuming your proximity chat is working right now, you can talk in game to your shot callers on the cannon groups, and Prime can hear group 10. Prime can hear group 9, and Dirty can hear group 10.
Right.
Yeah. Unless they have port failure, in which I have.
If
So if anyone's 7
if we start getting picks with the flame mortars, if they start over aggressing and we start slamming them in mid, then we might call a push to go to the flag. But our goal is to let them push into us. Do not let them get past us into our repeaters. Our shield line should be holding. We should be CCing when they run into us. Great axes in the clump. If you're a main great axe DPS, feel free to fall back if they start pushing into our clump and protecting our mages and whatnot. Our goal isn't to aggress forward right away, but just play defense for a second.
Let our shields go up front also, guys. Remember that. Let them be the first one out the doors and everything.
So we're going
if
to
they're behind
haste
you,
right
stand
away
in
out the
line,
door, and we're going to
let
make a
them walk in
nice
front of you.
line of defense that they're not going to break through.
All my flanking friends, we got this.
How many shields do we have, Matt? Do you know?
We should have a total of 10 to 11 shields.
Holy shit.
Maybe less. I'm not 100% certain. I could be mixing up First Light War.
Yeah, I think
with
I have
Cutless
7.
War. If you have
7
7,
and-
I have 3
yeah.
people over here with swords.
Okay.
So there were
Yeah.
10. And we have 3.
So the shields, when we get out and we start making a line, try not to overclump. We don't need to be shoulder to shoulder. We can spread out a little bit, especially the shield players.
You said balance. I gave you balance. Remember, guys, have fun. This
What's
is an
that?
Attack. This is an attack. You literally lose nothing except for, I mean, Skittles and, I mean, you know who you are. If you guys lose, you lose something. Everyone else in this war, have fun. You guys should be stressing because
Troll.
you spent 5K. Just have fun. It's all games.
It'll be fun. We got
For
this.
future reference, even if you do happen to declare, always do 15K.
Always
Yeah,
do 15.
for sure. Always do 15 if you can afford it.
Makes it a lot easier when you have those extra 4.
Yeah, those extra.
I'm
4
hoping that's the
siege
only
machines.
downgrade we get. I don't know if it like hurts our repair part gain or anything like that.
I think it does.
Because like these doors,
it's that-
like,
You gain repair parts a whole lot slower.
Yeah,
It's a whole
because
lot
we're
slower.
siege supply generator tier 1.
we'll do our best. We can take these guys. They're gonna
Remember,
underrate it.
if you have skill food, eat it like 5
Eat skill
seconds,
food now?
5 to 10 seconds before the war starts.
You can pop that skill food right now.
Well, you could do it now.
If we lose in the
Okay.
last 30 seconds because your skill food ran out, then God
Some
bless.
people only have 25-minute.
If you didn't buy tier 3 skill food, you shouldn't be in the war. I mean,
The focus ones were like, I couldn't find any focus ones that weren't 30.
I don't know.
Yeah,
I
a
picked
lot
up
of
my own
them
through
are
tank.
25.
All right, we're about to go out the doors. As soon as you go out the doors, pop your haste potions, and we're running up. Repeaters go down right away. Nobody put down flame turrets.
Just go out the doors and go off to the side a little bit and plop them right down,
Blank
right in
squad
front of our
7
wall.
and 8. Once you get out the doors, just drink your haste pots.
Too close to the doors. Too many people on the doors. I couldn't get out the door. All right, so we're making a line right here. Don't go forward. Don't go forward. Use flame turrets.
They've got people running straight to the back.
Let's back up around the cannons. We need great axes and tanks to back up around
Let's just get
our
our shield members
On my
point to
ping,
push
focus
forward here.
the turret on my ping.
Get them off of our cannons. We need them off of our repeaters.
Right
Repeaters
flank,
on-
big group just pushing straight into the back right.
Big group clumped up on right. Yeah,
Flankers, let's push up down the C flank here.
I'm already down. I can't see anything. Call what you can.
I need.
6, you're
oh, no,
able
we're
to
good.
call. Remember that?
They destroyed my.
Sorry, not 6. Or whatever your name is. Great job on flanks.
I'm hard
We're-
loading screen.
Did they
We got
destroy all the
people
repeaters
pushing C
already?
now, we're gonna have way more people pushing C.
I think they destroyed all the repeaters already.
They have a lot of people pushing C here. We got
Fucking my
at
flames
least
glitched.
15 people here at C. Just know that's like.
All right, I'm back out the door. We can clear these guys forward some.
You got a lot at sea here. Slay,
Hammers and
so
shields
you guys
make a
should
little
have
bit of
less
space
people near
forward.
you.
Great axis hatches, clear out the Indian or back line.
Anybody who has a
We're clearing
repeater,
this
put it on the
clump.
right
Anyone
side of
with
the
a
door.
repeater left, put it down. If you can afford to buy another repeater, go buy a repeater. I don't care who you are or what group you're in. If you can buy another repeater and put it down, do so.
If you're on flank squad, go to A.
Tank
Go
line,
to
let's
A.
push up and make a line. We can make a line here. We can push up to
7,
the
8,
flag.
go
We
A,
can push
7,
up to
8,
the
go A.
flag.
You have about a group of 5 to 6, 7, 8, 10 people going on your flank. Be ready for flank. It's like
Left side, we need
What's
help.
happening at A? Is A dead?
C group
We
is
have
dead.
a
They're
lot of
pushing you
people
guys.
on
They're
left-hand
pushing on
side.
your
Okay,
flank.
we're falling back. We're falling back. Fall back. Fall back. Protect that left side. Great axis, catch that left flank. Hammers and shields try to back up off the point and get out of this clump.
Group
We're gonna
7
hurt
and 8,
ourselves
go
in
to
this
A.
clump.
Group 7 and 8, go to A.
Try not to stagger the cannons. If we stagger the cannons all game, we're gonna be screwed. So get enough money to rebuy cannons, and then we'll have to reset some. Try to clear them out in front of our doors.
Stand on the flag if you're on flank. Make sure you're on A flag. Make sure you're standing on it.
We're just gonna have to play time for a second and hope they can get A flag, because we're definitely losing this war in mid
They're
right now.
sending multiple big group here on A flag now.
They're all rotating A. All rotating A. All of them.
Let's push up,
They're all
push
group.
up to B, push up to B.
A team, try to stay alive as much as you can just to distract him.
A
Just
team
be a
back off, A
distraction.
team
Be a
back off.
distraction.
Everyone on the flag, everyone on the flag B, everyone on the flag B. All these
They're coming.
explosives are still up.
A lot are coming back. There's still at least 10, 15 on A, and they're all coming back now.
All right, push back onto A then.
Anybody who has repeaters, place
Be
them
ready
down
for
now.
right side. Be ready for right side. Mages and healers back off the point if you need to. Back off the point. Back off the point. Let tanks and melee stay on point. Great axes try to catch that right side push. Tanks and hammers CC on point.
There's a 3 on the right side.
Stay on that C flag, who's ever on it.
Make sure we're getting cannons back up if you guys can afford them.
We need to fall back a little and try to protect our cannons. They're pushing into our cannons right now. Mages and healers back up far to the door. Great axes and hammers should get them off of our repeaters.
The left front cannon's down. Focus the middle one.
Whoever cannons are down, Slay.
All right, we might want to give up the whole idea with the AC split and then just do a full regroup and go out a side door, because this mid door is just getting us wrecked.
Having limited cannons is fun.
Well, I couldn't get out the door right away. I don't know how many other people had that problem, but it felt like they were at our door before I could even get out. I can't tell how we're gonna regroup on cannons because I don't know how you guys are doing on money. and
No,
how many
not
we've
well.
lost.
Yeah. Anybody who has money needs to just be flopping them down.
But we can't stagger them. Like, we need to get 6 down at the same time.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Could you call another group to do that for us?
Didn't prepare this far. Can group 7 and 8 do that, I guess? I mean, those are probably some of our better players, so we're gonna give up a lot of good people in order to make that call.
Slay, you have I set it up differently this time because you didn't like it last time. It's not the best of the best are on the flanks.
All right, well, we need to all respawn in fort, and we need a full regroup. If anyone's outside the fort, try to get back in, and let's regroup everything, because we're just throwing our lives away outside right now.
I just got gravity walled. Jesus.
Do we have any cannons owned, or we're completely out of owned cannons?
I'm out. I haven't been able to buy one.
Okay.
They destroyed all of them pretty much immediately. So
Yeah,
there
yeah,
was no
yeah.
time to generate money.
And fuck. Let's buy
Haste
a
and go out
couple.
side door.
We need like 3 or 4 fire cannons just to get us back out the door and pushing up. And then we need a couple
needs
people
to
to
find
buy
a new one.
repeaters. And then we need to go up out as a whole stack through like left side door. And
I'm at 48.
we're gonna have to put
tokens.
fire deep in the back and try to slowly push our way up. So buy fire by repeaters, and let's all fall back to left side door, and let's start pushing out. When we push out, if we have this line right here, I'm not out yet. Try to put a fire turret right here at the door. And let's hold this left side. We're out of range of their cannons.
Make sure to get away from
Don't
the.
put fire
let it
turrets
build, let
on
it-
the clump. It won't build.
Everyone
Whoever
step
just
away
had
from
that
the cannon.
repeater,
Everyone
place it
step
out,
away from
out
the
away
cannon.
from everybody.
We need some fire down, and let's get some fire, and let's push these guys back. We're going to slowly build up a fire line pushing forward. And we're going to fight in these trees right now.
God damn
And
it.
just get bodies down.
Don't place cannons right in front of the doors, guys. That one can't build.
Don't push too far up here. Let's keep these guys clear. They're coming around our right side. We need people to fall back and catch these guys on the right side. I need to put these on my hotbar. I can't even help them put this down.
I feel like on the cannon right now.
There's people on our back cannon
can't
at the
build.
door.
Yeah. Yep.
We need help at the right side. Keep falling back. Don't push too far forward yet, guys. How many cannons do we have down? Do we have anything that's giving fire right now?
Yeah.
Yeah.
We have several. Like 4.
All right, we're clearing this out.
5.
I need some tanks spreading right. Can I get group 7 and 8 to hug the right wall right next to the castle? Right wall right next to our fort. 7 and 8, hug that right wall and try to push through because they're just going around us on these woods here. Main group, keep clearing through the woods, and we need fire coming in through the woods. I have another repeater that I'm going to try to put down up here once group 7 and 8 push through. Try to clear these guys out on that right side near the castle. They have farther runs than us once we clear these guys out. Keep respawning and running back through that door. We're slowly getting this. Come on.
7 and 8
I
are
got a-
pushing
I
up
got a
slowly. 7
repeater
and 8 are
going
pushing up
down.
slowly. We're
Right up front,
getting pretty
someone
up.
hop on this repeater. We're pushing them forward. We're pushing them forward. Delete cannons that are way in the back. If you can afford to buy repeaters and flame, let's get the line pushed up. Cut these guys off that are going left through the woods. Don't let them retreat all the way back. Push the siege line up. Push the siege line up. We should have 6 siege machines if they're not getting used.
check this repeater.
Keep hugging this left
Seven, eight,
side with
check this
repeaters and
repeater,
fire, and we're going to keep pushing this up. Try to hug the group 7 and 8. Keep protecting that right side hard. We need everyone coming to this right side. They're
They're
pushing
all
right side
pushing
hard.
this up.
Everyone
They're
follow
all
right
pushing right
side.
side.
Everyone right side. If I can get more flame turrets down in the back, we need that flame line moving up. They shouldn't be able to run through us right now like this.
We have a ton half built. I don't know if they're counting towards our total. They just
we
literally
only have
can't be
3.
destroyed or anything.
We only have 3. We can buy more. If anyone can afford to buy more flame and put it in the back, do so. 7 and 8, try to clear them out of our back line. 7 and 8, they're all the way in our back line.
7 8 switch to back line. 7 8.
We need fire on these clumps. Have we been able to get any of their cannons off the wall?
Yeah, the front left is down.
Yeah, that's the only one though.
I'm down. I can't see anything. It's all you.
Trajectory. Just
Yes.
my quick thought. We need to make a hard push onto A or C. We have to get one of these side points to respawn from. We can't keep running out of the gates.
Let's give it 1 second, and then we'll do it. We'll get 7 and 8. Fall back into the gates, and we're gonna go out the right door, buy a haste potion, and we're gonna go all the way to A.
Just 7 and 8 to A.
That's 7 and 8 to A. It's gonna pull a lot of them. They like to bring, once we hit a flag, they like to bring at least 20 to defend it. So
It's
that
a
should
7 and
allow
8
you-
go A. We'll just throw everyone else at C. Buy haste pots and get ready for this push.
Go out the front door. Don't go out that left side. They're standing right out there.
Yeah, they're all on that left side.
It's alright. They'll pull to A soon.
A lot of them are rotating already.
Make sure your haste potions are on your hotbar. Make sure your haste potions are on your hotbar. We can start going
There
through mid.
are-
Go through
they
mid
are
and cut to
saying
C.
They already got
Go
a
through
lock
mid,
coming A.
cut
They
to
already
C.
got a lock coming A.
Go through mid, haste pot C. They still have a lot at the door, Gio.
We got at least 15 to 20 here at A. Y'all should be able to win your fights easily.
Clear this clump and then we run past straight to C. I'm cooldown my fucking haste. If you can come out left door and go C. Did we get wiped today already?
Yes.
Yeah,
I'm
it
dead.
was just it was too split.
I think we can take C. There's a guy behind you. Those guys.
If there's only 3 of us, we're splitting our timing. Like it was a good pull over there, but we're not coordinated.
The group you sent A still needs to go A again because those guys are gonna come off A.
Yeah.
And rotate, and then we can actually take A.
Seven and 8 should be A. Everyone else should be just coming C. Cannon players, save your mats, and let's get money to buy cannons again.
And I wish I could
We
demolish.
just
I'm
cleared
down
A.
against.
We just
I
cleared
can't
A.
see anything.
Ira, if you can see anything, say anything you want to say until Say gets back.
They're gonna start rotating C again.
through left door.
Or A again. Once they start all rotating A again, you guys need to make that hard push C.
We need haste pots from left side.
We got a
side
lot
to
coming
C.
A right now. A lot
Haste
coming
to
A
C.
right now.
Haste to C.
Everyone hasten to C. Yep. Easy take. Easy take. They got a lot here.
We should be on the flag for a quick take.
7-8. Waste as much time as you can. Waste as much time as you can. 7-8.
Group 10, if you got enough points, buy a cannon. Don't place it yet until
Can't
we're
see
ready.
anything on A. We still have multiple people on A.
Better do
They're gonna
shield lines
be-
at the edges of the fort. We need to see
They're
them
rotating
right at
back.
the edge
They're
of the
leaving
point.
A right now. Leaving A right now.
Are we all down on A?
All dead on A.
Damn. We're doing good. We're winning this at C.
I say that group on A push back. Just keep the pressure.
Some of the great axes can try to get them out of our back line. Hammers and shields keep clearing point.
7-8 back to A. 7-8 back to A. Just keep trying to pull them off anyway. Keep making them run
We need
back
big
and forth.
AoE on point. We need to kill these guys on point.
Got a group of like 3 guys following me to A right now.
We're gonna end up wiping at C, but just keep the pressure up. Keep
We
the
need help
pressure up.
protecting this fire cannon behind C so we can keep AoE up.
We're getting hard wiped at C.
Fuck.
Just keep up the pressure. Keep up the pressure. Don't let them rotate back. A lot are starting to rotate back to A. If everyone else that isn't buying
Yeah,
siege,
big group. Everyone's
buy
coming back
flame
to
traps.
A. Everyone's coming back to A.
we should be able to
Alright.
flame trap them
All
on these
enemies are coming
rotations.
to A.
Free pot, buy
Huge
haste,
group
buy
here at A.
flame. Can we get a handful of flame mortars down deep on C on this next one?
We have to make sure we
Might be
gotta get
able
those
to.
healers down, guys. We gotta get the healers down in our main pushes. We have to Slay. You have to send a team to deal with the healers. Their healers are out healing us. Our damage.
The problem is their great axes just keep diving our healers and we're getting wiped too. And we're all just, everyone's just split all over the place right now. We're not funneling back. We're all fighting at main gate. We have half the people trying to take C, half the people fighting at main gate. They're rushing back to C hard right now. We have a bunch of flame turrets in the back that are completely
7 and 8.
unprotected.
Go C. Just stand on it with them. We just gotta get C here.
We're gonna lose C here. They have so many more bodies on it than us.
If you
Did we
don't
just-
have a turret, help me protect these 2 turrets.
They're diving our back line right now.
Yep.
Yeah, these
We
guys are
have to dive their back
literally the same thing. They're copying our strat. And without, you need to have an axe group of 15 to 20 people designated for big pushes into their back line. And we lacked that last one, and it kind of seems like we're lacking it this war again a little bit.
Well, we have 13 Great Axe players, and they know who they are, so we can just call out by Great Axe. We can just, if you have a Great Axe, we're gonna
I just don't feel like we're getting a clean reset off either. We've been staggering for like the past 5 minutes.
All right, well, let's make sure let's get everyone set back up. And
We have some people capping B right now. I don't know what's going on in the rest of the map.
Slay, do you want to call a full reset back?
Yeah, I guess we should
Alright.
just fall back and go for one more clean reset together.
Did
Where's
everyone
7
get
and
in
8? Are they
camp,
all back?
please? 7
Can we
and 8.
afford new cannons, or have we already wasted them all?
Most of them,
I'm
I
at
believe.
41. Okay, hold it, Zyle. We have one fire cannon.
All right, so everyone get back in fort. Why is C going up? Why is C going up? Okay. Thank you for listening to everyone get back to fort. Really appreciate that.
I say we just go for a front to back Zerg with everyone and just try to push through them on a point. If we got some of the
Let's
cannons
get
down
our-
at B, let's
I'm
just
at
go
48.
front to back.
Just wait 10 more seconds. Does anybody else have on group 10 have a
Get fire.
fire cannon?
Great axes by haste. We're gonna go out the. We'll group up at front. We're all gonna go out right gate. We're gonna
Yes.
go out right gate.
I do.
When we push in, haste up, melee, go past their tanks into their mages, into their healers. Try to wipe them.
Have the
Tanks, hammers, keep them out of our healers.
have
Are
the
you ready?
axes swing to the right. Swing to the
Axes
right.
swing right. Tanks hold left. Don't let them pass us on the left. They're trying to get to our healers.
Follow
Right,
behind
they're
them.
diving
Wait
us.
till
If
we're in the
axes
clear
can
before
go
you
up,
place
just
your
follow
cannon.
ire. Tanks, hammers, keep them off our healers in the back. If axes can swing, that would be amazing. They're pushing us at the gate right now. They're pushing us all the way into the gate. Hammers, tanks, keep them off. Behind them at the gate, or did we get wiped?
Seems like we're handling it.
I
can't
think
really
we're winning
tell.
this at the gate.
We're winning. We're winning at gate, yeah.
Fuck, dude. These axe guys in the
Axes,
back
try to get
line.
behind to the left of them if you can. If you can swing through the woods, pop haste. Get on those. There's a clump back left. Hammers, keep CCing them off of our mages.
We don't have a clear area for cannons yet.
Yeah, we have to get them off of these doors. The fact that they're standing this long clumped on us on the door is crazy. We just can't damage them through them.
Shark, you're unmuted. You were gonna. Next time we do a Great Axe push, tell the Great Axe people where to go. When Slaybait tells
If
you where to
great
go,
axes
just
could
lead 'em.
spawn, go through front door, and then wrap this, I think we just gotta wipe the door. I feel like they have so many haste stacked up now that like when we try to go out, they're just hasting right past us in 2 seconds onto our back line.
We can, if we
That's
get everyone.
exactly what's happening.
Let's get 7 and 8 to go C and pull them off, and they're gonna bring a 20 group C, and you guys have to do the rest. Call your Great Axe flankers to kill their healers, and you guys push up.
Yeah,
They're
but they-
camping the exit. That goes to C.
Complete left door should be open. I just ran out of it perfectly.
Just
There's no
out.
other- West door. We have at least 10 of them on C right now.
But the rest of us aren't going anywhere yet. You guys
I'm
just
just
ran
letting
on
you know.
by
I'm just letting you
yourselves.
know.
Everyone's just following you through the woods.
Well, I only called 7 and 8, so.
I don't know, dude. I'm lost.
They're all rotating main gate now.
If we go out the back gate, will they rotate onto us?
They're all sitting in front of front gate. Like their entire group.
Group up at the back gate. Group up
They're-
outside the back gate so we don't get stuck going out the gate. We can't trickle through these gates. If you respawn, go out the back gate, and then we just need to push somewhere. God knows where.
I think we need to sit down and have an attack. Like us officers from both guilds need to work the strat a little bit better. But I think also from now on, the 15-20 man X group needs to be working together a lot better, and we need to vet every single X person and make sure they're gonna listen.
My problem is if we push this and then they just run into our... If everyone has haste, we can pop it and try to push up through here.
Great axes on our back line in this huge flank. In this huge group we have, there's a bunch of great axes killing our healers right now.
Their Great X group just keeps catching us every time on our back line. Our Great X's dive, and their Great X's dive. But they just have the advantage on the cannons and the respawn after that.
Yep, that's pretty much, that sums up everything. Cannons can't go down because there's axes in the back line, and pretty much the whole time, actually. And they're all 50s and 60s back here too.
Push up this left side a bit. We have room.
I mean, we can just group push them here. Capturing all 4 points in 5 minutes. Looking unlikely. I'm just getting bounced around by their cannons even back here too.
Yeah.
Yeah. Their cannon players are pretty good, actually.
Well, plus with these trees, like us being stuck in the back behind these trees, we don't have line of sight to get their cannons down. We're just getting dived.
I mean, yeah, we can't do anything with the swarm out there. I don't know how you're supposed to break that.
Shouldn't be able to just camp our doors.
Have you seen anybody under like 40, level 40?
Nope. I
I
haven't
think
seen
levels are the
anybody
problem, guys.
rarely under 50. Most of them are 50 to 60.
We need a call.
Yeah, I think the play from both wars is that they've pretty much copied our strat, but their X group, they have more axes and they're listening.
Yeah.
So
They're
they're
diving really
they're
well.
working like in our defenses.
That's right. I think we're just losing the damage war. We have too many tanks and not enough axes. And so when they dive us in like the hammers are getting time up to try to like CC them, but we're just not killing the clumps. We can't break through it. While their axes eventually break through our
I
clumps.
saw a
and
video
burst
that
us
was
down.
saying that like there's pretty much no reason to run any kind of defense because attack just beats defense straight up.
Yeah, you just run hatchets and hammer and axes. And
You should just focus
degen rush
DPS.
them.
Yeah.
Like our healers are doing a great job of keeping people up for a while, but then once an axe
flanks,
catches them properly, then it's just over.
Right.
You can't get away on your healer.
Yeah, that's true. Same with mages in general. You get caught super easy.
One gravity wall and you're pretty much dead.
Yeah, exactly.
They caught us on that front door so quick, and we barely got out the door, and they were on us, and they just ran past our tanks straight to the door. All their axes did. Yeah, I feel like I don't even see that many mages. It's just like a fuck ton of melee.
No, like I feel
hard to see.
useless as a mage right now.
See so
Same.
many axe hammers just diving.
Yeah.
When we try to go to their backline, they just doesn't feel like they have much of one. But it's also
And they've
hard
all
to see.
got haste and they're moving around too much for
swear their whole team
for
is
like
just
the
great
mage. Like the AoE abilities just don't hit because they're moving too much. See, like I just got triple gravity weld. Like what?
Yeah, I
Well,
feel like they're
difference
entire.
after 8 minutes.
It doesn't
they're just
help
gonna
that there's
sack
a
you.
person on their
They
team
all
now
have
that
axes.
knows how we operate, so that's not fun.
I mean, this was.
Literally have someone on their team that literally I helped give strats to, and now
New
is
new
calling
strat.
out our strats.
New strat. Everyone runs axes.
Yeah, for real. That's what it seems like. Just everyone run great
Dude,
axe.
that's like that's their whole team.
Yeah, it's.
They have like no one on cannons anymore. They all have come down.
And
I
it
mean,
seems
it's
like
safe
they
platform
all
idea
have
with
heavy
cannons.
armor and just come rock your shit real quick. And
Well, I still don't think all axes is the play. The whole point of my 10 mage group in my setups is for that exact reason. When they push in with that bullshit, our ages throw it on their ice AoE. That instantly nukes all of
But
their axe group.
it doesn't though. That's what I'm saying.
I mean, we
Like-
haven't had a mage call out or a mage clump this entire war. Like we haven't had a one AoE's here, like.
That's what I'm saying though. Is like they're not clumping up enough.
No, we've been fucked since the start. The
They're
initial
yeah, they're
call
they're running everywhere.
going out the door was bad. Something at the initial was wrong in what I did, and then once we lost that initial formation, getting back
Yeah,
out
it's
the
super
door
hard to-
was rough.
Well, I mean, even me, like, I got out the front door, put down a turret, and all their axes pretty much immediately killed me and the turret. And so then I
Yeah.
had no money and couldn't buy more turrets.
Well,
So
if I'm gonna put like any 2 cents into it, I think a really big thing that keeps happening that I've seen in these attacks that go like really bad. So there's no reason to run like more than one full squad of people that can have cannons because you're wasting your money and you're wasting 5 slots on people that could be running like a great X or something like that. Because CC in this thing, if you CC a big clump of them where they can't move, it's more important than having one person ready to put a cannon down.
Well, the other thing too is like when I said I'm going to start vetting my axe groups. If you are an axe and you're in here and you're going to be joining our wars from now on, you need to fucking listen. 1, 2, we're going to be vetting your build a little bit. We do want grav wells, but don't just toss them out nilly willy. Like when we do our flanks on great axe groups, we'll have at least 3 groups of great axes. I'll call group 7, 8, 9, like group 7 Gravwell, group 8 Gravwell. So we're staggering them, but that's a big play of the mages too. Like when we have our mage groups calling and AoEing, when you're grabbing those, say when they're pushing those groups, I say group 7 grav as their great axes are pushing in, right? our mages are sitting a little bit behind. They AoE into that grab that kills their first 5-6 axes coming in. Then they just scatter and run away, right? So I think that's a big thing we need to look for moving forward.
Yeah, King Flies, he was the one camping the doors. He got 51 kills and 870,000 damage with just a great axe. Yeah.
I mean,
What
the
should
issue is
we?
past 8 minutes on defense.
Okay, what are you saying, Neil?
After 8 minutes on defense, it is near impossible to do shit like that because they are gonna stack haze pots like that. Anytime you rotate, they're all gonna be there. So at that
They have
point,
like
if you're
20
gonna
haze pots on their
split,
hotbar.
yeah, I mean, like the last time we did a war, I had like fucking 50 of them just
Mm.
fought within 7 minutes of the match.
What should we have done better, or what should I have done better to get us out the door? Because like I couldn't get out the door for like 10 seconds because I was just bugged waiting to use the use key.
Yeah, I
it
mean,
was just a
And
jump
it felt like
clusterfuck
by the
from the
time I
get-go.
got out the door, they were just already wrecking us at the door.
I mean, at the start, the best thing is just trying to go out every door, not just one.
Yeah.
Take all
Yeah, we
4
spin the
doors,
same.
Just
and
more
then B.
doors.
This is why, and another reason thing I think too is really big. Why we focus so much on that B push for attacks. I think if we have the X group on board, all 15 to 20 of them stacked on somebody making that call, they hover between the back left of the tanks. I say usually put the mages back right of the tanks. They hover in between C and A, and as you're walking up to B, they're all going to focus on B, and you're setting up on B as they're doing it. Then we can either swing that X group into all their range behind B because they're all set up there, which is perfect, or we can just run that group with haste pots straight to the other point and take it. And as they're rotating off, the people push into B. But I think that's the stress of B really needs to be the main focus. Like taking A and C don't really matter on that initial push. Like a lot of people want to focus on those, but I don't think
Yeah.
it's the play.
We're supposed to just have a handful to pull their thought away, or just give it up for free because we only sent 10 there, but that was probably too many. Or even like so just to
I
get
mean-
us out the doors.
It
Because
just
like if we
seems like
put
that's not working. Like
if we put just
it's
like
not
tanks
distracting them.
going through the front doors, I guess.
I mean,
I think the way you do it is like, and it starts with like how you set up your actual like thing, is you can't have legit. I don't see a reason why in wars anybody should have a musket or a bow and arrow, because the only good bow and arrows they can really get are the super high gear score ones. And I can tell you right now, probably maybe 1 or 2 people have the questline bow and arrow that's like really busted. And I don't know of any of them that are in like our company at least.
I
And
don't
then
think
like
we had many. I think there was only 5 total musket players, if that. But
yeah, but like it honestly, like I
one
shouldn't
is
even
too
really
many.
be running. Yeah, 1 is too many. I shouldn't have a musket. I run musket because most of the time I'm just playing cannon. But like muskets are so dog. The fact that you're gonna shoot one person and then they can just go, hey, heal or heal me real quick, and then all your damage is gone. It's like, okay, well yeah. And trapper's useless. All that kind of stuff is so bad. And then 2, like you should have all of like your main like 40 people pretty much just rushing 1 point, and then have like 5. Like I set along like 5 people to roam around to like A or C, because it doesn't really pull too many people from your main force, but it does. Like if you have 5 people on C, they have to bring someone over there, or they're just gonna lose it, right?
I think
Yeah.
a big thing too, still in this war, not only just group setup and comps and the way you're pushing, is just listening. Like we have a lot of people just fucking off everywhere. My build kind of is like meant for that. You know what I mean? Because I suicide and disrupt their little healer groups. But like, if you're part of a main group such as mages, AoE, or axes push, you need to be sitting on top of one person moving together. When you split, it never works.
And the other thing is, if we're gonna split like that, it's honestly better to do A and C. You want the biggest distance between the two groups. Like going B at the start is great, but if we're going B, it has to be all 50.
Yeah.
Because when you're going like B and C, it's so easy to rotate to that.
Yeah, for sure. It was too bad. Getting overwhelmed at mid just threw us off right away. Like the
Yeah.
initial strat just broke the whole thing down and made it almost unrecoverable. That's on me. We'll fix it for next time.
Yeah.
It'll be a lot better. It worked for the first war, and they didn't push us at the gates like that, but everyone's getting better on this server, and they didn't let us get away with the same thing we did last time, you know?
Yeah. Not to mention, I mean, it was a tier 1. You know,
I
a
think
5K.
it's pretty funny that like all this always falls back on us. Like we didn't declare this, we didn't set this up, we didn't, you know,
Running.
Yeah.
like
Well,
we're trying to help other people, and we're getting like, oh, authority failed. Like what? We didn't. What?
yeah. If anything, it's Vex's fault for failing, or mine personally, because I helped a lot with trying to help them set up. You know, I didn't do the declare or the 5K, but I'll say my strat was heavily flawed and easily was the main flaw of losing the war.
I mean, as
Oh,
you can
yeah.
see, like our defense.
I helped in that
You
strat
guys
too,
have,
so
Vex,
that's
you
on
guys
me
have
too.
been in all our defenses. How I set up like 15 to 20 axes on
Yeah.
one. You know, like that's what these guys. What we got absolutely destroyed in both these wars today versus Green. Both times they copied my shit. Only difference is we didn't have any way to counter it. They had that axe group swinging into the back, just like I do, but we didn't have the axe group to counter it. We weren't hovering back left of our tanks. So when they did this flank, we got 20 guys, boom, into their 20 guys, done. You know, mages
Yeah.
AoE on top of it. We win the trade because we have the mages piling on top plus our axes.
And we didn't even have close to 15 or 20 tanks, let alone the groups differently. You know, we just
I
didn't
think
have.
I think that
the
was
right
another
comp.
big. This isn't on Vex, but I think that's another just misconception. Like we only do 3 tank groups, and technically it's we only have like 5 or 6 tanks.
Yeah, I think like
So
5 shields at most sound good.
our group 1 we run 2 tanks, 3 heals. Group 2 I think we either run I think 3 tanks, 2 heals, and then group 5 is 4 hammers and a healer, but they're like con hammers. But we like a lot of people way more tanks, and I don't think
I don't
we need
think
to
more
be doing
tanks
that. No.
is a good idea because that's just less damage that you're gonna be doing.
Yeah, and you have minimal ways to keep them off the healers. Like the tanks were staying up and trying to hit them on the healers, but we aren't honestly weren't doing anything. We were just tickling them while they killed our healers eventually. Yeah.
I mean, I think a big part of it is just the Greens copied like almost group for group what we were doing on Windsward, and I think well too aren't a lot of healers running light. Like yeah, I think that's 100% the
I was
play, but
running medium and I was able to withstand about 4 hits at most because by the time of the second hit, I already had 4 on me and I'm using ice block, I'm moving around, I'm using everything in my repertoire to move out.
well, the biggest thing too, I think, is so like we have the X group, right? And we're hovering back left at the start or at any point of the thing. We can swing into their back line like they are, but also say they do swing into our backline like when I call that. That's a perfect opportunity for a sack. Like sorry mages and healers, you're gone. But all 15, 20 of my X guys, we're going to see. Boom, point taken. You know what I mean? Like,
Yeah, that's pretty much what was happening.
How many healers do we need to run, or do you guys normally run?
we run 11 to 13 in our group. We have 3 in the main tank, 1 or 2 in the other 2 healers. We have 1 in every group except for cannons. The 5 cannon group doesn't. We sometimes we'll throw a healer in there, but
Do you think it could be less on attacks?
it could be.
If anyone's in here that wants to run elites, we're running Shatter Mountain elites right now. Meet up there.
Be down where we meeting?
Over Mountain Home.
It's like, what is this?
Left one.
What is this bug where like smaller companies are able to declare all the time and win, but like Weaver's just
we
got
don't know.
pushed right now. I can't even click declare war, so I don't know. Kind of weird.
Yeah, same. It wasn't us. We can't declare.
Bop, 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 bop.
I don't know. We'll definitely work on it, and
Yeah. I'll try to get with you guys in a voice soon, before the next attack.
I don't think we need more axes. I think the setup we've had going in is the perfect setup. They're copying it, just replacing our mages with more axes, and that's honestly gonna lose them when
Our attack
we
needed more axes.
when we have proper setup. Like that's gonna lose them because when they do that, our axes turn, grab well in. That sucks all of their axes in, and then our mage group wins the game. Basically, they AOE into it and they're wiped. So.
Yeah, but the other thing is, I think they were running cleansing pots, which makes you immune to debuffs, period, across the board for like 5 seconds.
Yeah, especially once they got the roll on us. That was the problem with the initial strategy being so bad. That once they got the momentum, it was almost impossible to break.
Yeah, I mean, as long as we're all willing to work and move forward, I think it's the biggest thing, and avoid the faction chat, like everyone trying to just play point fingers, like it's an attack. We didn't lose any purple land. We didn't fucking, you know what I mean? We're solid.
I don't read the faction chat. It's basically the same 50 people that come up for wars every time. Nobody else even wants to help.
Oh, how many people we got here? This could be tough, Dread. How many
What
healers
are
do we have?
What are you guys doing?
Alright, get up here. Shatter Mountains. We're doing elites.
All right, I'm out of here. I gotta be up in 3 hours for work.
I get an invite to one of the groups.
Hey, dude.
Yeah. If you guys are like not in groups, just put X in faction chat, and then just everybody group up.
Well, let's move out of. We need to move out of Cutlass voice because we have a lot of people that can't even talk in here. So let's move to Syndicate voice.
Oh yeah, that probably works. Where is Syndicate at? Sheesh. What is this Discord? Oh, Syndicate voice is all the way down there. I'll go over here real quick.
Sorry.
Alright, what do we got going? Holy moly, we got some boys here.
Get those invites.
Yeah, I think I told a couple of you guys like Vex does a good job on calling and setting stuff up, but that like you need the big groups for pushes and swings. Like you can't have stuff split so much. Just the way I
It did feel more like a comp issue. We definitely out-tanked them, which wasn't helping. So
Well, we
tank
out tanked
just-
them because we had way too many tanks. is the
yeah,
problem.
that's what I mean. Like our tanks just weren't
Minutes.
effective. There was nothing to like tank because they just ran around us.
Anyone not group put X.
I think the play two maybe a little bit more instead of having like the way I've been setting up. I'm gonna keep it the same, but I think for sure the hammer tanks group will be sitting at the back, in the mages and stuff to counter flanks, because that CC is gonna be great.
You guys are way up there. I gotta convert some fiber. I just did a huge fiber run.
Okay.
Then I'll head up there.
Trade Lorelei if you want free food.
I can now farm.
Hey, we
plenty
gotta
of
get
fiber.
group. I think we could probably do the middle part.
All right. Still have free food if you haven't traded for some yet.
I will be going at this gate, I'm pretty sure. I don't know where I stand at that one. Cameron's the second.
Yo, yo.
Oh wait, we can.
Hey, I made a mistake because I wanted to ding 60 after the war, and I'd be like, woo, but I already dinged 60, so I'm 60 now. That's my yay. Congrats, Briz.
Yay.
Everyone open up a cold one for Briz.
GG, Briz.
Open
2
it.
nights in a row. We're getting crazy.
Woo.
Woo. Ooh, hey, I got a cold Pepsi.
Got a cold.
You know what?
Cold Pepsi.
Let me go get my good stuff. I'll actually drink tonight. For Brit 60.
Oh my god. I'm so spoiled.
Got
All
my
of their
Jack and Coke.
all of their healers definitely were wearing heavy. By the way, my suicide strat, I was
I
getting
did,
them
like,
like
neg
90% dead and not being able to finish them because they would scatter and then all their axes would turn on me. But they were definitely all wearing heavy.
Alright, Briz, I got the 80 proof out for you.
Whew, the 80 proof. Oh my god, not the fireball whiskey.
Sheesh. No, this is my good rum.
Is it?
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
I'll grab the tequila for you.
Let me see if I even have. I have tequila, but I don't know if I want to get.
Make sure you get your fire staffs and flamethrower.
Flamethrowers? Everybody have flamethrowers? We're about to head out.
Do we really?
Yep, everybody get flamethrower.
Alright, hold on. Let me go get my weapons.
I hate everything about this. What elites are you doing?
We're doing Shutter Mountain.
Shadow Mountain, brah.
Shutter Mountain.
Probably just try and level, I guess.
Shadow. Okay, that's a fake unknown, man. Everybody's following him. What the hell? What the hell?
Damn.
Look at the real unknown leading the charge.
That's
here,
the
boys.
real unknown.
Dude, this
the real
unknown.
unknown's insane.
I feel like we have a discount unknown.
Man, I wish we had more unknown Ermine up in here.
Yeah, he doesn't even know where to go. He just stopped.
Christ, why the fuck do I have Jim Bean? So disgusting, man. Ugh.
Ew.
Wait,
I know
Kamina,
why I have Jim Bean, but yeah.
Kamina was in that war click. You said you got killed by Kamina.
She was in that war. I had my bow. I killed her.
The killing blow
Is
message.
that why
I
on one of-
genuinely almost ulted.
Is that why one or two of my suicide runs, 10 axes piled on me and then started fucking teabagging?
Yeah,
Potentially.
say I had that same experience.
I
I'm
didn't
like,
see
what?
her on the battlefield. She could have been on the
She's
wall.
probably up on the cannons or
She
some
was
shit.
on the cannon. Hey, check it here. I'll drop a screenshot for you, gentlemen.
I saw the name and we were already losing heart.